Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David and this is a magic review. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. Got another download for you, this time from Adam Wilber. I don't know if you know this, but Adam Wilber has gone out on his own. He's not being backed or produced by anyone. He's got his own website, projectcdc.com. So at the end of this video, you're definitely going to want to run over there and check it out. He's got a really cool format going on over there right now. 15 tricks he's got over there that you can download. This trick, the one we're going to review today, is called splits. Now I'm sure you've seen splits, especially if you follow him over on the Instagram, but it's that trick where he takes like one card and he like splits it in two, and then he's got a 7 over here and a 5 over here, and you just kind of like watch them morph apart. Or that one where he like pulls card boxes out of each other, or he like morphs bills out of each other, and you're like looking at it and going, am I watching a camera trick? Like, what is that? That's the trick. Now the entire download, the entire video, the entire splits video is 51 minutes long. 51 minutes, so it's almost an hour, because he's gonna cover a ton of stuff, and we're gonna talk about all of it. All right, so when I watched the trailer the first time, or when I watched him on Instagram, you know, what was my hypothesis? What was my guess? Did I guess correctly? Is it what I thought? No, I think I made it way more complicated than what it actually is. In fact, when I saw the explanation, and he tells you the explanation, or he at least gives away the secret, like right at the beginning of the video. There's no like soft lead into it. He's like, he just blurts it out like, this is what it is. And even after he said it, I was like, how is it that? Like, I still don't get it. And so then it was after he does the reveal a little bit and starts showing you the behind the scenes, you're like, oh, and then it totally made sense. But I think when I first saw it, I thought it was something completely different and probably way harder and way more impossible. So is it well made? You make it. You make it. And this is really the key to the entire thing. Obviously, this is a download, right? It's a download, so nothing comes with this. So whether you're making something out of cards or bills or tuck cases, you are gonna make everything. And it's gonna require all the standard arts and craftsy items that go into tricks like this, especially tricks with paper, okay? And as you can imagine, you're talking about cards and money and things that people are very familiar with. So that means your attention to detail is gonna need to be on point. You're gonna need to have a lot of patience for this. And you won't have everything lying around the house. You won't. You will need to purchase something. You will need to purchase many a thing, probably, in addition to this to get it done. All right, so what's the overall quality and production value of the video? Hey, it's well shot, well mic'd. It's got nice, soft background music. Adam appears to be in his kitchen. As far as what he's gonna teach you, there's an intro. He talks about how it works. Like I was telling you, he shows you some examples of how it works and why it works. I think the why is just as important as the how. Pay attention to all of this. And he's really going to tell you about why it works for him. And he's even going to tell you a little bit about the mistakes he made. And I think when you listen to those, it helps you go forward with building and crafting your own gimmicks. He's going to start with cards. He's going to show you exactly how the cards work, and he's going to begin by walking you through building a gimmick on a card, and then that's about the 20-minute mark. He walks you through a basic idea for a card trick with a splits gimmick. Then around 27 minutes, he covers a color-changing card back. 28 minutes in, he covers the split tuck case where you pull two different tuck cases out of a tuck case. And he says in that one specifically is really only an Instagram trick and you wouldn't want to do it for real people. At the 38-minute mark, he goes over how he splits an ace of spades into all 4 aces. At the 44-minute mark, he splits a business card. And at the 45-minute mark, he splits a bill. All right, so now here's the thing. If you buy the splits project, it's 15 bucks. $15, you'll get an hour's worth of material from Adam Wilber. Great deal, right? Absolutely great. But if you spend twice that, if you spend $30, you get every single download on his site. That's right, you get 15 tricks. So $15 gets you the splits project, but the best deal on there is dropping 30 bucks and getting everything. Because like I said, 15 tricks. Plus, in that 15 trick download bundle is Split Bill ATM. So if you're gonna learn splits, you might as well learn Split Bill ATM as well, because those two tricks, they kind of go together, sort of. I mean, Split Bill ATM is like the impetus behind the splits project. And if you learn Split Bill ATM, you'll learn how to take a single bill, show it from the front and back, toss it up in the air, catch it, and then pull it apart into like a whole stack of ones. And I think if you're gonna learn splits project, you should learn Split Bill ATM. They really go together, right? So the best deal for you, the best bang for your buck is to drop 30 bucks at Adam Wilber's site, get all 15 tricks, and yeah, you're definitely getting your money's worth. Pocket space. All right, so what's the pocket space? You know, everything varies in size, right? Between cards, money, and tuck cases, but nothing's that big. Nothing's incredibly big. It's not any bigger than how it looks in the trailer. But I would just say, as far as taking it out into the real world and angles and inspectability, obviously you're going to be restricted with angles. Some of these things could cast a shadow, and so you have to worry about lighting. And inspectability, absolutely not. Really nothing can be inspected. There's a couple instances where there are some clean items that could be handed out, but eventually you'll be left with something dirty, something gimmicky that you'll need to switch out. All right, so how much setup and reset is there? Everything takes a long time to initially create. So your first time setup is gonna take time, like I was saying, and just be patient. To reset things, you will not be able to reset anything in front of anyone. You'll need to go off camera, off stage, reset it, and bring it back out. Nothing will automatically reset or go right back together. Positives. All right, so what are the positives to Adam Wilber's splits project? It has such a trippy effect. Such a trippy effect. It is so visual, and I would even go out to say that, you know, I've never really seen anything else like it. Can't even compare it to something else because I've never seen this idea look like this. And the cool thing is, when you watch it, it's almost like Adam Wilber came up with something that would look really great on Instagram or something that would look really great on social media. But a lot of these tricks you could do in real life. So I think it's kind of like the good of what social media magic can create sometimes. You know, you come up with something that you think is going to look really cool for the camera, and then in the process you realize, oh, this would actually work in real life too. And I think that's what you get with the splits project. Negatives. All right, so what are the negatives? Hey, around here, I always try to tell you the things I liked and the things I didn't like as much. Just so you know, obviously, everything's gimmicked, right? Everything's gimmicked, and in some cases, heavily gimmicked. Heavily gimmicked. Now, Adam's gonna talk to you about keeping dirty things out of play, maybe switching things, ringing different things in that could be inspectable. However, think about your audiences and the people that you perform for. If you feel like you have difficulty with keeping people off of your props, okay, that's really an audience management thing, and that's going to be something that you'll have to work on, creating that level of respect between you and your spectator and creating a distance where you invite people in sometimes, but not always. So these are not the kind of props that you want people to just start grabbing for, right? As you're doing tricks or right at the end, if people just immediately say, give me that, I want to see that, right? This is not, this is not that kind of trick, okay? You can't have spectators that are grabbing for your stuff. I mean, number one, you spend a lot of time on making these, so you don't want people manhandling them. And second, if they should get something in their hand, I mean, they're gonna find it right away. Is it worth your money? Did I mention that you can get all 15 tricks for only 30 bucks? I think I mentioned that, right? That's gonna be really where your dollar gets the most. I mean, obviously the splits project is only 15 bucks, and that's a great price, especially since you're getting almost an hour's worth of material and you're not just getting a card trick, right? But he's teaching you how to apply this to cards, tuck cases, money, etc., business cards, right? So I think either way you go, you're getting your money's worth, but the most value is gonna be in getting everything on his site. Who would like this? I think fans of Adam Wilber, people that wanna support him, support his new site. But also, I think people that are looking for tricks to do on social media. I think right now people are looking for social media tricks because of just the time we live in. And I know, yes, you can perform many of these tricks in real life, but it's nice to have some of these social media kind of like miracles in your back pocket to kind of elevate you and your channel. All right, that's everything I can say about the Splits project from Adam Wilber. Of course, I want to thank Adam for allowing me to have this so that I could do the review for you. And if you'd like to purchase it for yourself, head on down to Adam Wilber's website. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.